Hello everyone, my name is Michelle, and today I am going to be overexposing my life in an attempt to help you. I'm just kidding. It is therapeutic to share personal aspects of your life to anyone on the internet. It feels like you're talking to no one. It makes me feel like I'm being heard, even though maybe it's just haters. So you can skip forward probably 30 seconds or a minute, but I'm going to quickly run through my neglect. So, when I was born, my parents both worked 2 full-time jobs. I don't believe that shit. When one parent was home, the other one was at work. It was usually so that the one parent was exhausted because they just got home from work. They're not ready to take care of these kids. Both of my parents struggle from mental illness. My dad just didn't understand that babies need this level of attention. He didn't understand the concept that you need to change a diaper when the baby poops. He literally said, they're just gonna poop again, why should I change the diaper? Oftentimes it would just be like, I guess, I don't know, I was 2 or 3 when I got out of that situation, but me and my sister would just be running around the house naked with no anything. No one to teach us anything. You're listening to that and you're like, that sucks. But then when you look at the emotional side, not only trauma, but developmental delays that has on a child, because, I've taken 1 or 2 child psychology classes, and the closer to birth basically is so important to give the baby love and, teach them things, always keep their brain as stimulated as possible. So, that's one of the things, is I'm developmentally always delayed. I'm not very good at school. Not that I probably would have been if I was in a better situation. I'm just naturally not good at school, so I'm not trying to blame this on anyone but myself. My first memory was trying to open pudding because I was hungry and I was alone. I didn't understand how to open the top of the container, so I just stabbed it with a fork and ate it that way. Then my parents got divorced when I was 3, and my sister dealt with a lot of extra trauma because she had to deal with it for almost twice as long as I did. My mom dealt with postpartum psychosis. My dad didn't know how to deal with it, so they got divorced. To this day, my mom says that there was this person who used to just go around stomping on people's roofs around our area. And she said one time at night she just heard someone stomping on the roof at night alone, because my dad's working the night shift. I don't know if she's telling the truth, because that would be so fucked. That'd be so scary. The first way that it had affected me as a person in a way that I am still desperately trying to fix about myself is that I don't understand emotions. So when you're emotionally neglected, you are never taught to deal with emotions. I always have a hard time pinpointing how I'm feeling. Oftentimes when something good happens, I have to speak to myself and say, I won this achievement, to actually process that it had happened, because I don't really care. And then when something bad happens, it's I have to search for that emotion within myself. I want to be alone all of the time. My sister required a lot of attention when we were growing up because she had a lot of, mental health issues, so she had to go to a lot of psychiatric places, and my parents were always so focused on her. I guess I learned to cope by myself. And so now it's other people are just crowded. Ugh. I never ask for help. When you ask for help as a little baby, you don't get help. I still never ask for help, and it's so horrible because I am the #1 person who should be asking for help because of how many challenges I have in school and not processing things. I'm always on edge. It's super duper 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 important for a little baby to learn what safety feels like. I am extremely forgetful, and I have a horrible memory. I feel jealousy and envy of like other people's happy childhoods or other people. I don't feel like a hatred towards them, just envy or jealousy. I avoid everything. I want to stay in my own little shell. Do you have any sort of abandonment, neglect that you could relate to within this video? If you could, I'm I'm sorry that you went through that, and I'm sorry to myself too. You deserve to have had the love that the minimum required amount of love, at least, you deserve. You didn't get it, and it sucks, and life isn't fair, but you at least deserve to have that little moment. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.